I must tell you this experience. We had a yogic hospital in our yoga center in India. We called it yogic hospital. Once when I came here, I spoke and a few doctors, American doctors who were interested, they traveled to India. They came and stayed there for 3 days and after 3 days, one of the volunteers came and told me all the American doctors are up in arms, they want to leave. I said, what happened? Then I said, okay, and I went to meet them. Then I said, what's the problem? They said, you said there is a hospital. Where is a hospital? There is no hospital here. I said, right now there are about 60 and odd patients. I said, where is it? Their idea of a hospital is that there must be beds, you must treat sick well, and everybody should be… If you treat them so well, they will not want to become healthy. Where are the patients? I said, they're all in the garden, I put them to work. We give them the treatment and therapies and medication, but rest of the time I put them to work. Whatever they can do, they must do. Above all, they must sit and work barefoot and bare hands with the soil. Just being in touch with the planet, because you're just a drop of this planet, you're forgetting that. What you call as my body is just a piece of the planet, isn't it? If you lose connection with the source, will you not get disorganized? So fundamentally, if there is a certain assurance of nourishment happening to the body and there's clean air to breathe, and being in touch with the earth can complete the health process altogether. So if you can't be in tune with that, if you're very affluent and fashionable, you can have a mud bath.
So today you take vacations, go to the spas, have mud bath, in a very expensive atmosphere. But every day if you stick your hands into the earth, or at least for a few minutes a day, you would see the body would be in a much better condition because whenever it's in contact with the earth, the body reorganizes itself.
The more you're in touch with it, it's better. I think it's very important for every human being, particularly if you have children. Vacation need not be Disneyland. I'm not against it, but one trip is enough, all silly stuff which excites you. Vacation should be into nature. If you can take your children, walk in a jungle, not in a resort, just live on a mountain, expose them to nature, I will tell you, you will bring up your children not only physically healthy, mentally healthy, far more sensible and accepting and wonderful kind of human beings if they know how to… Because once you go into nature, whose son you are, whose daughter you are, what are you in the city doesn't matter, okay? It's very important that everybody experiences that, otherwise you start creating your own illusions as to who you are and you start believing it for sure. Only death and disease tells people who they are. It's very important, especially if you have children, it's extremely important that vacation does not mean movies, vacation does not mean some, I don't know, silly entertainment of doing this and that. It's important there is some connection with the roots of who we are and we listen to the right kind of things, what makes life buzz.
Every day, if you can go and sit in your garden on the earth, just for half an hour, simply talking to your friend, reading a newspaper, or if you can sit quietly, it's best. Just half an hour, you sit in your garden on the ground, you will see your health situation will change dramatically. I'm only talking about health because that's a tangible thing you can see. Other things are happening, but you may not be able to notice it. Many other processes are happening. As far as possible, try to settle down on the floor. Those of you who have very unstable bodies, that is, you tend to fall sick very easily and, constantly those kind of things. If you just get off your cot and sleep on the floor, you will see it'll make a big difference. Just that much. Just maybe 18 inches away you are, just get 18 inches closer. You will see it'll make a big difference in terms of reorganizing the system.
I would say 80% of your health depends on this, how much you're in tune with the earth. 80%. 80% of your chronic ailments can just vanish simply because you kind of found a little rapport with the earth on which you're walking or sitting right now.
There are various practices in India as to how to connect to the earth experientially, many practices.
Just sitting down, cross-legged on the floor, the body in some way experientially is reminded. There is a reminder for the body that this is just this. The moment it is in touch with the earth, it knows it is this. Being in touch with the earth has many other aspects to it.
In the ashram, I always told people, no matter what work you're doing, at least for 1 hour a day, you must stick your fingers into the earth. You do something with the garden somewhere, your hands should get muddy. This will build a natural physical memory in you, a bodily memory in you that you're mortal. Every day, if you're sticking your hands into the earth, you will constantly… your body will know that it's not permanent. Because the body has a memory of its own. Its body's memory far more significant than the mental memory. Right now, the memory that your body carries is ruling you far more than the memories of your mind. Physiologically, on the cellular level, on the elemental level, you're constantly being reminded that you're mortal if you are close to the earth.
See, the reminder of your mortality is the most key element in your spiritual process. Why would you long to know something beyond the body? Only because you know it will end one day, isn't it? Suppose this body was immortal, who the hell is going to sit and meditate? Who the hell wants to know anything beyond this, if this was immortal by itself, isn't it? Because somewhere, even if you're not consciously aware, somewhere deep down, you know your expiry date is on. The expiry date is on, you're trying to stretch it a bit, but you know you have an expiry date. It is because of that the longing to know, isn't it? So the fundamentals of spiritual process is your mortality. If you're reminded of your mortality, naturally you will want to know.
Namaskaram. Sadhguru encourages us to connect with the earth element because mastering the earth element can lead to enhanced physical well-being, emotional stability, and a grounded sense of presence. There are ways to enhance and balance the earth element in the body. Practice mindful walking, paying attention to the sensation of your feet, connecting with the ground. Focus on the stability and support the earth provides with each step. Focus on the Muladhara chakra, located at the base of the spine during meditation. Visualize a red light or a solid, grounding energy at the base of your spine, anchoring you to the earth. Mud baths have been used for centuries for their therapeutic and beautifying properties. The minerals in mud can help detoxify the skin and provide a deep sense of relaxation. Visualize yourself as a tree with roots extending deep into the ground, drawing strength and nourishment from the earth. Practice grounding yoga poses such as mountain pose or Tadasana, warrior pose or Virbhadrasana, and the tree pose or Vakrasana. These poses enhance stability and connection to the earth. Incorporate grounding foods into your diet, such as root vegetables like carrots, potatoes, beets, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. These foods help stabilize and nourish your body. Ensure your meals are balanced and nourishing, avoiding overly processed foods and excess sugar, which can imbalance the earth element. Practice grounding pranayama techniques such as Bhastrika to revitalize and stabilize your energy. Establish a consistent daily routine to create a sense of stability and order in your life. Regular sleep, meals, and exercise can support the earth element. Embrace these practices by intention and consistency and allow the stabilizing power of the earth element to support and nurture you on your journey. Hope this video will help you. Thank you for watching. Namaskaram.